The news this time around is going to be mainly for the TCG. I am Spartan Strike. I do focus on Pokemon related topics. Primarily it's been TCG, but I am trying to branch out to other things such as spreading Pokemon news to everyone, such as the Zygarde reveal that I did a video on just the other day, and then talking about other news that I don't know when exactly I'm going to upload this, so I don't want to spoil it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's already been out there and people already know about it. But still, regardless, I'm trying to touch on a little bit of everything and not just necessarily do pack openings and deck profiles, although those are very much fun and very enjoyable. I will still have plenty of those, but I also want to be able to help spread the news and get it out there for you guys. So, like I said, this one's going to be primarily TCG related. We are in the year of legendary Pokemon, and so there's been announcements for legendary Pokemon each month and then products for those legendary Pokemon. For instance, this month was Raikou and Entei, and they got their own collection box, as you can see here, which I did open up on my channel. You can look for my video on the list elsewhere. I really got to start kind of putting links in the description. I got to work on that. But as you can see, the collection box here, it was a pretty sweet collection box. There was a lot of great stuff in there, and I think it was definitely worth the $40 price tag. However, there are ways you can get it for $30. I would have liked a Suicune GX, but hey, I guess Suicune can never win, except I guess in Pokken, because that's the only thing he's ever really featured on. Anyway, the only reason I'm bringing this one in particular up is because in July, it seems that the featured legendary Pokemon will be now, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't know what the trio is called. I'm pretty sure it says it somewhere in the description that I'm going to look up here in a second. But I know it's Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus. This was the generation of the game, so I think I kind of didn't play intensely. But I am aware of these. I know who these Pokemon are. But because July is their month, they're also getting a collection box. It's called the Forces of Nature Premium Collection. So it's going to be pretty much the exact same, if not similar to this, in which we will get 6 booster packs, the pin, the coin, and then the 2 GX cards. Now, as far as who gets what, so it seems to be that Tornadus and Thundurus GX Tornadus and Thundurus will be the ones that get a GX card. What's interesting here is that Landorus is going to be the one that gets the pin and the coin. Now, that's interesting to me because Landorus is a highly, I don't want to say overplayed, not in that sense, but a very popular Pokemon in VGC as well as in the TCG. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and VGC players can correct me, Landorus is a pretty aggressive Pokemon to use in the game. So he's used quite a bit. I think his stats are very, very high. Again, I'm not a VGC expert, but I know he gets played a lot. Also in the TCG, when Landorus EX was a card, I'm pretty sure it was the EX, he was played a lot too because he did something similar to Buzzwole, where it was like you hit the active and then you hit the bench. So he was quite the starter Pokemon for a lot of decks back then. So I'm surprised that Landorus is just getting the pin and the coin, which isn't a terrible thing. I would have thought maybe, Pokemon Company would have been extremely creative and just done a pin with all 3 Pokemon on there, all the 3 legendary dogs and then these 3 legendary Pokemon. That would have been probably more ideal. But I guess they can only make 2 GX cards. I'm not really sure why or who makes the decisions on that, but I just thought that was really interesting that Landorus kind of got the boot on this one. But I'm interested to see what the Tornadus and Thundurus GX cards are going to be like. Hopefully they'll be extremely good and extremely playable, but we'll see. We'll have to wait till we get an official, English reveal of that. Now, along with that, or I think after that, yes, June, before that actually. So before we even get the Forces of Nature Premium Collection, that's a mouthful, Uh, we also are going to get a shiny Zygarde GX box in June. I want to say the June 1st releases June 1st in America and Europe. So we knew that we were going to get a shiny Zygarde. When Pokemon did their Pokemon late year legendary Pokemon trailer, they showed shiny Zygarde as like as a feature Pokemon for June, and people kind of went crazy because it's like, whoa, wait, what? We didn't know there was a shiny Zygarde. At least I didn't know about it, and a lot of people I talked to didn't even know that there was a shiny Zygarde that existed. We probably thought, yeah, okay, he's eventually going to get a shiny form, but this is the first time that we're seeing it, and it's kind of cool actually. At first, I was just kind of like, the colors don't really blend, but now the more I see it, I do kind of dig the like teal color, I want to say, with the white, and it looks pretty nice. I kind of want to see the full form Zygarde with this color set as opposed to the 50% form, but hey, you can't win everything. And we are getting this Zygarde GX with it. Now, this is the one that has like the ridiculous energy attack. I don't think I ever did the first impressions video on this, but basically its GX attack does 120 damage for each energy card that you find in your opponent's hand. If your opponent just happens to have, I don't know, 6, that's like what, 720 damage, just like that. It's a little overpriced with the energy cost, because that's 4 energies. I don't know if I want to give up 4 energies for just that kind of attack. And then I don't know how common it is for a player to just be holding their energy cards like that. I don't know. And I'm wondering if, because it doesn't say special or basic, so I'm wondering if it's a special energy, if it counts double, like for DCEs, like do they count as 2 energies for that one card? I don't know if there's any clarification on that, but anyway, back to the product. So we do get a promo card of that shiny Zygarde, as well as the jumbo card. Most likely, I'm wanting to say we're going to get a figure. Usually when Europe gets the promo card, the big jumbo card, we get the figure. But no, I think it's going to be the same for us. And then we get 4 booster packs and the PTCGO card. At this point, the Forbidden Light will be released, so it looks like we're definitely just going to get strictly Sun and Moon packs, finally. I think we have a collection box next month, actually, that's coming out, which is strictly Sun and Moon. But this is a pretty cool box. I'm looking forward to getting it, and most likely, I want to say, I'm just speculating here, that in order to get the shiny Zygarde, it's going to be a GameStop thing. So you go to GameStop, pick up the code. Most likely, they'll be pushing and promoting this box. So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. Now, the last set of TCG news is that we finally have a reveal for our SM7 set. Will it be our SM7? Oh man, I can't even keep track. So we had Guardians Rising, Burning Shadows, Crimson Invasion, Ultra Prism, and then now we have Forbidden Light. So SM7, I think this is our next set. So this basically, we have a new set coming out in August called Celestial Storm, which is gonna be a huge set. It's gonna be huge. So it's going to come with, let me see if I'm reading this correctly, SM7 Charisma of the Wrecked Sky, SM6B, which is Champion Road, which comes with reprints from the, man, I can't remember, was it the Ruby and Sapphire? EX Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, EX Ruby and Sapphire sets. Straight reprints of the art, at least, kind of. And then, obviously, the attacks and abilities are updated. And what else? There was something else to this, I thought. Oh, no, I guess not. I thought the Dragonstorm was going to be in this one. I guess it's not going to be from just looking at this one. As for SM6A, it will either be included in our member set or released as a special holiday set through various products. Okay, so no word yet as to how we're getting Dragonstorm. But this is going to be a huge set. It looks to be a Hoenn themed set. Makes sense. Nature's, because here's what it comes with. Rayquaza GX, a Stakataka GX, which should be interesting. Articuno GX, a Blaziken GX, and a Scizor GX. as well as a Salamence GX. So looks to be a lot. Latios, and Jirachi are also confirmed for the set. I don't know if they're going to get their own GX cards. It says 11 GX cards. If it's a Hoenn theme set, I'm going to assume that 2 of those additional GX cards are going to be Groudon and Kyogre, but who knows? It's anyone's guess at this game. Let's read a description for it. Watch out for the Vortex. It's a season of furious emerald storms and a sky alive with portents as Pokemon and creatures from Ultra Space clash. Some ride the storm and others defy it. Face the winds of change head on into Pokemon TCG Sun and Moon Celestial Storm expansion. Okay. I honestly think the description could have been a little bit better, or maybe my reading was just very poor. I'm not quite sure, but it seems exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing a Feraligatr GX, possibly. I don't know. Most likely not. If they make one, that'd be great. I'm very biased towards water Pokemon. I'm pretty sure you guys know at this point. And then what else is gonna happen? It looks like a Ludicolo, a Sableye, a Lantern, and Mr. Mime, Slaking. Okay, so there's a bunch of Pokemon obviously that's gonna come in a set. Looking forward to it. I really just want to see the GX cards. I know I've already talked about the Salamence and the Articuno, and then we haven't really seen anything else except for I think the Scizor was just released or just announced. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that here in just a second and do a first impressions video on it and see if the attacks, or at least what I think it might, if it's doable in the meta right now. But that's going to be it for the Pokemon news today. So for TCG players, be excited because there's a lot of stuff that we're going to have to go and waste our money on. Not waste, but invest. It's a lot of product. It is. It's a crazy year. It just reminds me of the mythical year that they did, and you know there was not only the mythical boxes, but there was like the mythical plush and the mythical figure, and there was something else, I don't know, but it was just a lot. I remember spending a lot because I got every single mythical plush and I got every single mythical box, and then there was always like 3 items I always had to get, but it is what it is. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the news, like I said, and yeah, so please like, subscribe, do what you gotta do, and I'll see you all in the next video.